real quick, let's take a walk and talk about neurodivergence, women, weed, and the endocannabinoid system. Now, we've talked about this a handful of times in a few little details, but there is something that I noticed in all of the research. The basis that all of the research is starting with is the understanding that we have of the endocannabinoid system and a neurotypical brain. Which is to say, we have a pretty good idea of what the endocannabinoid system is supposed to be doing when the brain is running in a neurotypical fashion. But we don't really know about the endocannabinoid system and how it functions as a neurodivergent brain. So there's a lot of cannabis research that talks about how, dosage is important. And while that is true, we're talking about dosage being important from a neurotypical perspective. There are a lot of neurodivergent individuals who are using higher doses and higher concentrations of THC and other cannabinoids to help them therapeutically. But all current science says that higher doses of THC and cannabinoids can actually be detrimental to brain function, neurotypical brain function. Do you get what I'm saying? There's a huge chunk of information that we just don't have because we keep saying that high doses of THC and other cannabinoids are detrimental to specific brain functions. It can cause cognitive dysfunctions. It can cause psychosis in some people. It can bring forward generalized anxiety disorder in people who are predisposed to it. But we're not talking about if the brain or endocannabinoid system is dysfunctional to begin with and how those cannabinoids and that application in higher dosage can be therapeutic to those individuals. Nobody's talking about that right now. So just a quick recap on what I have figured out and what I found out in current research right now about thyroid health, women's health, the endocannabinoid system, and neurodivergent, which is that they're all connected. If mom is hypothyroid or has a hypothyroid function because she's aging, she's 33 plus years old, or maybe she's got early onset menopause, that hypothyroidism will increase the likelihood of neurodivergence in their child, 28 to 46% increase for ADHD and neurodivergence. And so that child is then born with a dysfunctional endocannabinoid system and therefore brain, and so may need, theoretically, this is my theory, is that brain then needs higher doses of cannabinoids in order to achieve what we would normally call neurotypical or optimal functionality. Anyway, that's where my brain's been. Gonna go back to the books. I got some more shit I gotta figure out.